How'd that develop?
It developed over the summer.
Comeback, nice comeback, hell of a comeback.
No, it developed over the summer. A couple of friends of mine saw him at the Nike Asia camp, and then he played in the Global Challenge up in Portland and did very well. The same guy saw him again and said, "Hey, you guys need to get on this guy." We'd known about him. Actually, I was talking to John O'Connor the other night. He remembered seeing him when he was a sophomore and a junior. And, good student, excellent shooter. The big difference is he's become more of a point guard. The people I talked to who saw him at the Nike Asia camp and the Global Challenge said that he played the point guard almost exclusively and did a good job with it. So, happy to get it.
Are you looking forward to getting to finding out more about your team? Probably this tournament coming up here is a step up. In no disrespect to anybody you've played, but probably overall.
Yeah, no question the competition steps up, but I think we have a good idea of who we are in terms of what we have to do to be successful. And I thought in the first half of the last two games we played some pretty good basketball. Granted, we can play that well and not have a 30 or 25 point margin if we did the last two games, but you got to win by one. That's all you got to do.
What challenges is UTEP going to bring to the team?
They've got a scorer in Randy Culpepper who's as good a scorer as there is in the country, especially for a young man his size. He's a great three-point shooter. He's great coming off a screen, so he's going to challenge us. I'm not as worried as the guys that are going to be on him, but I think our young big guys have to do a good job and understand that they have a very important role in helping and containing this young man.
Do you feel it'll be beneficial with the team trying to find their identity, go out on the road for a few days and spend time together like that in that environment?
It can help. I think just playing games more than anything else. Where we played it was of no consequence. I think just playing games and understanding, how we need to play. Just be more focused on the things that we got to do, possession by possession.
Their point guard is 6'7", is that right, UTEP?
Yeah.
So is that tempting to go ahead and put him on him, or how do you?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Keep it, play it as it is. All right.
Yeah, Mon's got bigger things he's got to do. He's a good player though. That kid's 6'6", 6'7", and he's got a very good assist-turnover ratio.
Somebody says to you, Paul, what kind of things are you thankful for in this holiday? What's top of the list?
Happy and healthy family. That's always first and most important.
What are you going to do for Thanksgiving?
We'll have a dinner. We'll have a team dinner Thursday. Chris Jacobs got all that set up. I couldn't begin to tell you.
Like at a hotel somewhere?
I have no idea. I know he's got it set up. That's it. I'm worried about Randy.
He hasn't consulted you about the menu?
No, he does not worry about that.
Turkey's on the menu.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
He needs to tell Shumpert. Shumpert's worried about it.
He'll eat well, trust me. Then we go straight from there, actually, not to look too far ahead, but we go straight from Atlantic City straight to Chicago. And his dad's going to have us over on Sundays. I know we're going to eat well that day. I know we'll eat really well. His dad's a pretty good cook.
I asked you about this yesterday, but I just want to ask again about Shumpert and all his rebounding. Does that tell you he's playing with energy and he's playing the way you wanted him to play?
Yeah, he's playing really well. As a matter of fact, last two games, I think he's played more like the guy that we expected him to. I think he can almost throw out his shooting numbers from the first couple games. I think you're starting to see him. I think he's 50% his last two games, but now he's starting to play. Now the last piece, as I told him last night, is more now, as much as you're rebounding and playing good defense and shooting the ball well, I want to hear you that way on the court. I want you talking as much as you're rebounding now. Talking and leading.
He talks off the court.
Yeah.
That's true. No argument there.
Is there an adjustment period for the UTEP players with a new coach?
They seem to be going through something a little bit. I mean, I've watched Tim's teams play over the years. Offensively, I think they're pretty sharp. I mean, they're executing stuff well. His teams over the years, defensively, they've been more of I don't want to say triangle and two, but they've always focused on taking away your top two scorers, and I think that's something that's still a work in progress, just from what I can see.